Tory Lanez is a brand. Whatever artist is their brand. At the moment, it wasn't the look for them to put their brand on it unless you were somebody that stood so far into your brand that your brand was just so you that on your personal life still reflected on your brand.
Right.
And there was, you know, when it started, there was very few people that were like that on the outside, but on the inside, it was love. That was just, you know, the weird thing about it for me. But for me, it's like when it comes down to artists, I still understand the business side of it. So I never really hold friction there. It's like, you know, when things get right, you'll be all right. And just like now, you know, I've been living a regular life and people coming back and taking pictures and smiling. But 8 months ago, that made it not been a move. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So they had to protect their brands. But I mean, all right, you got to protect your brand, but behind closed doors, you might not be out in the open cheering for me, but behind closed doors, you like, yo, bro, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Did you get a lot of people like that, or did you?
Yeah, I mean, anybody who, even the people who came out and said anything about me, a lot of them after the fact or after the music came out or whatever still called me, still hit me like, yo, you know, I still fuck with you, or just at the time, XYZ, you know, I felt like, you know.
Oh, okay. So, you know.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
It is something wrong with that. There's something wrong with that. Because you can't jump to a conclusion.
There's something wrong with that in our world, in the world where we grew up. And sometimes people have a wrong idea of how that's separated. But I understand that those worlds are separated. Not everybody was raised like me. I'm going to call you on the phone and say, what happened, nigga?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Not everybody was raised like me. And I don't expect them to be. However, I got to move how I got to move, and you got to move how you got to move.
But I'm talking about we talk about people who supposedly fuck with you. So they got your number. So they able to call and be like, yo, bro.
The people that busted funny moves like that, I didn't care about, though. The people that mattered, they cared on the outside and on the inside.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they showed it. And whether or not it was visible in
the public
media
eye,
or the public eye,
absolutely.
There was you got to understand. I'm living in the moment. So there's times if I go somewhere and I see somebody, I have to see their interaction.
Right.
I got to see how you treat me.
Right.
I got to see if you even want to take the. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not even that I'm going to ask you. I'm going to be like, but I got to see just how you move. And some people, they moved a little bit differently. And some people move the same way they've always moved. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas seen you like, what's up, my nigga? Some niggas seen you was like, oh, they go Tory, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be caught in this picture.
But I focus on the people that show me love. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you show me love. I'm not going to focus on niggas hating on me or niggas being negative. It's like, okay, cool. I just know in time when things happen and go the way they're supposed to go, you'll be somebody who busts a U-turn. And it's fine. And at that time, you know, I understand. I'll still forgive you. I won't forget what happened, but I'll forgive you.
Right.
That's life.
Right.
That's my character.
Right.
Nigga can't break that out of me.
Right.
No matter what. You know what I'm saying? It could be 1 million niggas. It was 40 million niggas hating on me every single day. But a nigga not gonna break my character.
Right.
Break me out of me? Oh, wavy, you can't break me out of me, nigga. Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move with positivity and love with everything I do, because at the end of the day, it hurts a motherfucker when it hurts a motherfucker more when you be like, yo, you know what? I see you doing some funny shit, but it's love, bro. And then you begin to be that motherfucker on top, and they like, oh fuck,
right?
And they gotta come back to you, and it's that time when they gotta look at your reaction now,
right?
They gotta look how you move.
Absolutely.
Now. They gotta wonder if you gonna want to take the picture,
right?
But that's how God works. You just gotta let God work.
Absolutely.
You know. Now, you had the biggest stage during, you know, when the quarantine happened, quarantine radio. You had the biggest stage out here. How did that come about? And what inspires you to just start snapping out like that?
Yeah, 'cause you start snapping the fuck out.
Nah, honestly, I've always been a very charismatic person. I have a lot of character. I've always been somebody who loved the theatrics of things. Always thought things were mad funny. Don't take everything too serious. I can laugh at myself. And I'm somebody who's very comfortable in my own body. I don't care about, I could be in a room full of ugly niggas. You're not gonna catch me moving like this.
Right.
I don't move like the same nigga I am.
Right.
Because I don't care. I'm so comfortable being me. So when I got to quarantine, it was this moment. It was crazy because I was like, yo, the crazy thing about quarantine was like, especially for a nigga like me who wasn't getting like all the perks of being an artist and certain things like that. But going into quarantine, I was like, yo, whoever's the real stars and the real entertainers, they're going to shine through this season. Right. But if you're one of those niggas that they had to put this into,
put the
and
machine
you
around you,
got to be on TV and you got to be in rooms of people and all of that, I pray it's safe for you somewhere. Right. I pray, because it was going to be a long period of time. I felt it.
Right. So
I remember just thinking, yeah, I got to do something with the live. And I remember there was a DJ. I'm right now, I'm kind of zooted, so I don't remember the name off top. D-Nice. I'm
D-Nice.
so
D-Nice.
sorry. So sorry, D-Nice.
He had another big stage.
I promise I wasn't trying to play you. And I saw what he was doing. He was just listening to music. And it was giving people so much joy. Everybody was Michelle Obama in there. Everybody in there. So I'm like, this is lit. Like, I got to do something like that. And so what I thought about, I was like, yo, we should do a sound clash. That's how it started. I was like, we should do a sound clash. Kind of like what Versus was. Yeah. But we should do a sound clash that's just like artists playing other genres of music. Like me and Bryson Tiller, it's like, yo, we gonna go the best white boy songs from the 90s. Me and you right now. You pick your best top 10 NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, whatever. And just different shit, right? And it started turning into this thing where like other artists was calling me, and I seen the live go from like 4 to like 17. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? So all of a sudden I start playing the music. Yo, I'm DJ Corona Free, Tory Lanez. I start putting on the radio voice. Yeah, we're in the spot. Yeah, it's lit. Everything's lit. I start saying it. Then at one point, nigga, I just realized I start taking shots. I'm like, everybody take a shot, So I'm moving like it's the actual club. At one point, I'm screaming in the living room. And my mans comes out. My mans was staying with me at the time. That's the ad-lib man. Shout out to Saber Snow. That he's this dude who basically just been in my life, just like my older head, like just always been in my life. Like, you feel me? Not that old, but he's older than me. So he's my OG, like, you feel me? So he came out the room and he sees me just snapping in front of the computer with my phone up. And he's wondering, like, yo, why is this nigga drenched in sweat right now? Like, what is this nigga? Why is this nigga screaming and da-da-da-da? And he comes and he sees there's like 25,000 niggas on there right now. Like, just watching me just on live having a good time. Right. The nigga passes me the mic. We had this old mic in our studio room. And that's the mic that I used. And he passes me the mic. Passed me the mic, bro, and I just knew at that moment, like, yo, I'm taking this, and this is out of here. Right. All of a sudden, girls start calling, like, yo, let me dance to the music. Boom. Then it just turned into this thing, like, and then like the end of the night, I had like 80,000 people watching at the same time. Right. And I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. At the time, I was at 5 million followers. In the span of 8 weeks, I was at 10. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it was touching a lot of people to the point where we was getting 300,000. Yeah,
fucking followers a week,
and 300,000 viewers live. You know what I'm saying? Just watching, like, so it became crazy.
God damn, that was a hell of a glow up during quarantine.
Definitely.